Evening everyone, and yesterday I was talking about my video got cut off. My battery went dead, so my video got cut off. So this is part 2 and final phase of what I was talking about yesterday, and that was we were talking about the serious problem, or one of the 3 things that I find is a serious problem on our island with our young people. And one of the things I pointed to was a serious problem we have with young people smoking weed. Call it smoking marijuana, call it smoking ganja, whatever term you want to use for it, okay? We have a serious problem with that. And a lot of it is because there's many young kids just left alone to raise themselves, yeah? A lot of fathers are not supervising their kids, not even coming home to their kids, not even owning their kids. Can you believe that? Which is really sad. For those of you who believe in the Bible, it says, a man that does not look after his children is an infidel. All right? And an infidel is a pretty bad thing. And not only is it a bad thing, but a lot of people's lives, especially men, you notice a lot of men are having a hard time in life finding jobs, keeping jobs. And a lot of it is because, again, biblically, it says that when you reject your kids and you neglect your kids, it's hard for you, the kids that you born into this world, then it's hard for you to find things going well in your life when you've left innocent kids out there to fend for themselves. So that's one of the causes of a serious problem with marijuana use on our island. A lot of that is because kids are just growing up on the street, unsupervised, and they're being mentored and they're being influenced by what they see out there in the street, because there's not parents in the home, there's not a good father in the home to guide them, to protect them. And it's sad so many young girls are getting into this now, again, because too many people have, too many male, I'm not going to call them fathers, because when you don't take good care of your kids, I don't consider you your father, okay? So, as hard as that is to say. So, that's the big cause of a lot of the weed problem, because again, our kids are staying on this, being raised by the ghetto mentality, by the hip-hop culture, and feeling that they have to make money, so they're on the street. They're on the street trying to find money to and getting into drug dealing at a very young age. So I was saying that yesterday, that yes, cannabis oil, they said, is a totally different thing than weed, marijuana, ganja, whatever terminology we use, right? They said it has medicinal purposes. I'm not a doctor, but I've heard it helps people with cancer. This is what I heard. But again, doctors also quick to tell us that smoking it is dangerous, and that that again, weed and marijuana is totally different from cannabis oil. So I said that because I see the social problems stemming from that whole use of, where again so many young people are getting involved in it, using and selling, because part of it, the other part of it is they think there's nothing wrong with it. But again, I really wish they'd simply look around our communities and look at the people that is affected by it, that just moved on to harder drugs because they just started with a lighter drug, which is marijuana. Yeah. So hopefully that's the last phase of that video we had yesterday. And again, we're pointing to parents being better parents, fathers taking care of their children, young people taking responsibility and realizing that even though you may not have a great home life, that you also got to look for Sunday school teachers or teachers, somebody that is trying to be a good influencer in your life, and follow that. Because the drug culture only breeds 2 things: drugs and violence, crime and violence. And yes, for those of you who think yes, you're going to make money off it, and yes, there is money being made on selling weed or any kind of drug, but today we're talking about weed. Yes, there's money being made for it, but also do realize this, that when you sell someone a drug, do know that you're hurting that person, and when you hurt that person, what goes around comes around. Talk to you later. Hopefully we got it. That was the final phase of the whole weed / cannabis oil conversation we started yesterday. Talk to you later. So long. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.